Hi, beautiful people. How are you? Good day. How you doing? It's a cold, you don't mind me. The weather is around 52, but trust me, it doesn't feel like 52. It feels like 46, 48. It's cold, damn cold. Like, not freezing cold, but it's windy everywhere, so that you can't escape. But it's a beautiful weather. It's sunny, but don't be carried away by that sun. Today, I want us to look at an interesting aspect of people. And when I mean people, I want to talk about employees. I want to talk about staffing, which is one of the major concerns in my field of study. And I've noticed this kind of trend in people. In some of them, I'm sorry, I'm not generalizing. I've noticed this kind of trend with people, and it's a complete turn off for employers, I must say. When you come to people's organizations, okay, it takes a huge number of years for them to build it from the scratch to where it is. It takes their time, their investments. And when you come into a place, you cannot come hoping to dictate the tune of the music. Why do we hire people? Why do I hire you to work for us if I can do it by myself? Plus, one of the reasons employers will deem it fit to hire a new intake is with the aim of you coming in to add value, coming in to do the job where you are paid for. It's not just because it is not easy to create an employment. Okay, my organization has been in existence for the past 15 years, and we've had more than 200 employees pass through these organizations. So it will be a total put off if one person, 2 person, 3 person feels, oh, you can't follow rules, you can't listen to instructions. At every given opportunities, you feel insulted. There's this new intake we've had, a young man who said he was a computer engineer from the country of his origin. And he was still in the process of training. But we noticed that we were very particular about food handling because we live in a highly regulated society. Plus, you don't want people's food carelessly handled. You don't want people's food being poisoned due to recklessness. So we said this is how we want it packed. And by the time the dispatch comes to pick it up, make sure it is handed off to them carefully, professionally. But guess what? Most of the time when this guy hands the food off to them, it is either an item is missing, it is either the soup had spilled into the bag, and he will not bother to check and take it back from them to, have it changed from the kitchen. So one day my husband met him. I didn't see him, but I noticed he has issue listening to instructions. So one day my husband met him. Then my husband said, young man, if you are going to work here, this is what I need you to do. You have to follow the rules. You have to do, this is how we pack food for customers. Otherwise, we can get into trouble with the authority. I noticed it was quiet. I didn't do anything about it. So about 2 hours later, he came to me. Oh, madam, I want to talk to you. Okay, I said, oh, sure. He said, oh, you see where I'm coming from in Nigeria. I'm a boss. I have my own office. I have people that work for me. I have this, I have that. And you see this job. And I was trying to make a sense out of what he was saying. So I said, what exactly are you saying? He said, because in Nigeria, I have people that listen to me. I have boys that listen to me. You see the way Oga was talking. I said, come. Let me ask you a question. Let me start with the kitchen, because it seems there's a lot you do not know and you don't want to learn. First of all, you are still in the process of being trained, okay? So you have to take all these things in as part of the job. Go through the vision and mission statement of the company. Why do we hire you if we can do it ourselves? Why do we hire you if you are not coming to listen and do it and understand the rules of engagement? You can't just do it just the way you like. You have to do it our way. We have a structure in place. And if you have problems following those structures, I'm sorry. The joke is on you. So I called him. I said, you said you were somebody in Nigeria. I said, thank you for letting me know. But look at the kitchen. I have a medical doctor there, because he's yet to get his final papers that would enable him work in the United States. He works with us. He's still here. Look at another young man there. He's a student at the New York Film School. Look at another person there, our assistant chef. The guy happens to be a military officer back home in Nigeria. There's another woman, excellent woman in the kitchen, amazing woman, humble to the core. She runs a successful business in Nigeria before coming to the United States. I said, why do you bring all of this up to me? What do you want me to do with it? You're here telling me you don't like the way my husband talks to you. But if you are the owner of the business, come to think of it, would you be happy that what you have built all your life, somebody's action? Because one thing with customers' food, if they order something, 4 items, and 1 item is missing, guess what? They will go back to the app, maybe Uber, DoorDash, or Grubhub, or any of this delivery app. They will go back and cancel the entire order, and they will be refunded fully. And what does that mean to me? That's a loss. That is me losing $90 because you a staff. And yet you'll be paid for that day. You get paid $22 per hour. So in a day you get about 120, and I am going to make a loss, and yet I'll still pay you. So I said, can you just be open-minded? Every one of us as an immigrant, what we ended up doing when we get to a new country is not necessarily what we're doing in our country. But be open-minded. Learn. Be humble. Nobody started off being a boss. We all started off as a rookie. When I joined my husband here, I had to learn too. The background is different. The age margin is different. The environment is different. Everything was different. And for things to work, you have to allow yourself to be teachable. You have to allow yourself to be corrected. You have to understand that if you are not bringing in your knowledge, your experience, your humility into people's workspace, then you might as well go create your own business. You don't want to be talked to, you don't want to be addressed, that's fine. But you might have to find something to do for yourself. So I told him, I said, I heard how he spoke to you. Very professional. But why you are offended, I don't know. But one thing is, if you are going to work here, he's going to talk to you the more. Excuse me. Especially when he sees you doing the wrong thing. So I'm saying this to us today because this habit, like, you want to be respected, you want to be this, you want to be that. You came into the United States when your age are no longer in charge of employment. When you get job these days, you are literally working with a 16-year-old, with an 18-year-old that is a genius in tech industry. And there you go talking about respect. Don't go do that to yourself. Don't go blame people for your woes. Humble yourself. It takes time, especially for an immigrant. You can't be here 2 years, 3 years and think you have understood the system. No, my dear. That's not how it works. It takes time. I've been here, not probably about 2 years. I'm still learning. There are things my husband will go like, come on, handle it. Just say, no, I don't want to get into trouble. It is crazy. So please, when you work with people in any organizations, learn the rules of engagement. Go through your offer letter. If you read it and there's any clause in it that you do not agree with, it is better you let them know. Don't come into people's business space. Don't come into people's business space and act like, oh God, they do you dirty. No. learn the job. If it's okay with you, take it. If it's not okay, fine. Go get job elsewhere. But you can't come and walk in a way that your actions, restaurants get locked up, especially on safety issues, safety, health department. So when we had to make you pay attention to food handling, customer service, that means a lot to us. Someone has taken all their lives to build this business. For you to be able to walk in and get a job and get paid. Be nice.
Thank you.
Be reasonable with yourself and just do the job. Don't make a mess, okay? Don't make a mess, all right? That will be it for today. I'll be back to share more tips, helpful tips, okay? And good day, everyone. Bye-bye.